Hello, hello, hello. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are having a sick weekend. Got a lot of stuff to go over today. Market looks pretty decent. I mean, it looks about the same as it looked yesterday, so nothing too bad, though. Sound off in the chat. Smash the like button on your way in. What's going on, Digi? What's going on, Tishu? All right. Are y'all ready? I am ready. Tishu said, hope Charles is not around or it's over. Yeah, I don't know what happened yesterday. The stream got fully rugged. All right. Guys, smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for joining. Happy Saturday. Hey. How you guys doing? Everyone good? Everyone good? All right. Let's see. Guys, Bitcoin currently trading at $86,127. Chilling. Let's check our dirty chart. Oh. Don't lose me now. All right, let's update our liquidation heat map, see what we can see. Offset soccer pump. Yeah. Soccer summit. Ooh, okay, look at this. See, last time this happened, we got locked in this range the entire weekend. So we got a big boy at 52 million at 87,188. And then we got another one, same exact amount, I bet. Let's see, that one's 52.54. This one is, oh no, maybe they're not the same. They're pretty similar though. 49. I'll do the closer one. 46.55 million and 85,471. Okay. All right, so we got big boys right there, and then the closest ones we got 29 million and 86,698. So I doubt we're gonna have any significant moves this weekend with the liquidation heat map looking like this, 85,533, and I'll happily be proven wrong, but usually when it looks like this, we just get trapped in this little dinky little range the whole time. And I don't know if it's a CME, I don't know if it's the exchanges, I don't know what it is, but we're probably gonna chop, which in my brain at least, even though it's only 2 points of confluence, I would count that as a breakout to the downside. And then hopefully come Monday, we get back in and then break out to the upside. Maybe not that straight, but like this maybe. I would not be mad at that. But we'll see where we end up. Let me check the chat really quick. Digi said, I hope we stay locked in this range. Makes 50x leverage way easy trading. 50x is crazy. 50x is scary. You got bigger balls than me, my friend. I will say that much. Let me take a drink. I'm feeling a little bit better. A little bit. Very, very little bit. Ryan said doesn't look right. This is what it looks like. Whenever the liquidation heat map looks like this, we just get trapped in this range. It looks like the exchanges set it up. Look how this is identical right here. This little guy, and the big guy. Little guy, and the big guy. Literally mirrored. I could see sideways for the weekend. That's pretty much what we're gonna do. That's at least in my opinion. Bitcoin dominance currently trading at 61.19%. It is holding 61%, but it can't seem to get back above 61.5, 61.4 even. So, Digi said it's kind of why I was testing my TA and asking questions in Discord this morning. Yeah, what you were asking, I believe the golden pocket I thought was a fib thing, but apparently it's a percentage thing according to Google AI. What I would suggest to you, Digi, and this is new to me. I've been doing this though, and it's actually I've thoroughly enjoyed the results. Ask Grok. How do I measure a golden pocket on a 4-hour time frame? Or whatever time frame you're using, and then maybe it'll explain it to you nicely. I'm doing this for the first time on this question specifically. Select your charting platform, identify the trend and swing points, apply the Fibonacci retracement tool. So in this scenario on Bitcoin, let's just go to a cleaner Bitcoin chart. The Fib retracement is right here, I believe. Nope, that's a long position. Okay, it's this then. Fib right here. Fib retracement. And I believe you go swing low to swing high. So this is on the 4-hour time frame. The low point to the high point on the chart, like the most recent. You could either do that. This is where it gets subjective. Some people like to use the wicks. Some people like to use the candle body close. Okay, so we've applied the fib. Locate the golden pocket. Focus on the 618 and 65 retracement levels. So 618 is right here. And then 6.5, I have no idea. I'm assuming that would be somewhere in here. So it looks like your golden pocket was right here. Maybe even smaller. Probably right there, because the 786, that's lower. So I'm going to assume 618 and then 6.5 is probably going to be like right here. So it looks like you touched that already. That's just me doing it based on what Grok told me. I'm 50-50 on fibs. I've never seen a problem with them. I've seen a lot of people trade like really well with fibs specifically. Castro said gotta add it manually. Okay. You can usually edit it to show the 6.5. Okay. There you go. See, there's a lot of helpful people in the chat too. And if you ask in the Discord like you did, usually people come out. So sometimes you got to catch them at the right time. Not everybody lives in the Discord like me. But people help each other out there. And sometimes people troll, but that's the internet, that's crypto, that's the community that we live in. It's fun. We like to have fun. They just said, yeah, I did it proper, except I used yesterday high and low. I don't know if the day or the high and low, I don't know if that specifically matters either. I think it's all depends on your personal preference. So yeah, it looks like we're in the golden pocket right here. That's actually perfect. There you go. Beautiful. Very interesting. Chad Jacobs said the most successful trader I know trades the golden pocket scalp trading. See, people like the Fibonacci. That's why it's the #1 like thing, like trading view. You can put lines all over the chart all you want, and then next drop down is fib. This is all Fibonacci. But Bitcoin, $86,316. We got 50 minutes until the daily close contest. Shane Max said, got my SNEK hat today. I saw that, Shane. Actually, Clint shared your post in the Discord, and he said, I think I found JJ's brother. And I saw your post before he shared that, and I was like, damn, do all of us Cardano people just look like Charles? Oh gosh, I can't say his name. Yesterday the stream got rugged when I said his name. But yeah, that's awesome. I feel like I want to make SNEK merch. I don't know the intricacies of the IP though, so I'd have to ask the team. And if they have merch, then I'll happily buy a hat, especially to wear on the stream. ETH is actually up 3% today, looking good. Currently trading at $2,205. Looking to break above the blue line. It's rejecting again though, but we want to see it break above, get a close above, and continue. Last time that happened, we got a big fat wick to the upside, or candle to the upside, but I believe this was also the altcoin reserve talk, so maybe we recover that now that we've retraced it. ETH leading the way. Sol is down quite a ways from its line. Shit. There we go. So we want to see Sol find some support and start to rebound. Sol's been kind of getting put through the ringer lately. So I want to see Sol recover a little bit. Total 3 is down less than 1%, but it is down nonetheless. I want to see it recouple with the white buffalo fractal. We might have to scoot the white buffalo fractal. it might be this. This is a little more accurate because we got a dip right here and a dip right here. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to scoot it for now. We'll leave it where it's at and see if we recouple and go from there. But eventually it's going to get to a point where it doesn't look good anymore. And it was only good for like 1% of it. But we'll keep it up. We'll see what we see. Cardano's down 1%. We got a yellow trend line that we've been keeping an eye on. Not a lot of confluence, though. Only 2 points. The third point failed. So, I mean, we got support right here, though. So maybe there's 2 more points of confluence. So keeping an eye on that. We could not quite remain above the yellow upper trend line resistance. Hopefully, we get a fake out, support, and then finally a proper breakout, support, and continuation. That's what I want to see. I would not be surprised, just with the way that these moves always seem to play out, if we got a breakdown, a lower low, just to really scare out all the paper hands, maybe even break below, and then just beam straight up to the moon after that. You got to shake out the paper hands and then cause max pain so that they buy the top. SNEK is down 4.24%. Get a nice bounce off of the 0.003 level. Keeping an eye on that. Nice buy level. Not financial advice, but these wicks speak volumes to me, in my opinion. Last really low we got was all the way down here at 2.7. That was a brilliant buy opportunity. And then after that, we got the strategic Cardano Reserve tweet from the president. So that's pretty sick. XRP is down 1.84%. It did break below its support line that it was riding all the way up to 257, 260 area. Lost that support violently, retested, failed, and is now kind of slouching around. But it does look like it wants to curl back up and maybe continue to the upside. We'll see what comes of that. HBAR is down 1.45%. We got a fake out to the upside, and it now broke to the downside. It did find support just above the 22-cent level, so that might be the rebound area. It might break to the upside. This might be the proper fake out at the moment that we're looking at. Could I adjust this? Probably. I'm not going to, though. Not yet. We'll see how this plays out. SWE is down 3.64%. It does look like it's trying to find support at 250. A potential inverse head and shoulders setup on SWE right now, if it does find support and rebound. The neckline is kind of wonky, though. I don't know if the neckline is safe. I don't know if that makes sense even. But we will keep an eye on that for sure. My Discord alert sound might have just jump scared you guys. My bad. I usually have it muted. But looking for SWE to find support at 250. If not, then we're probably going to make another run for 223. Maybe find support at 240. Psychological. Ondo is down 2.19%. Want to see this find support at 95, 95.35, purple line. Let's see. So we got a higher low each time here. It does seem like it's in a proper uptrend, regardless of the volatility, which, you know, I just want to point out, this is brilliant volatility, especially for trading. This is what bull markets are like. Legit. It sucks until you get into a solid uptrend. It sucks. This is awful. Because everyone's like, there's so much uncertainty out there in the market, and people are, you know, loading up their bags right now, it seems. So a lot of people are getting scared. We do have a confirmed red dot on the Fu Manchu Cypher B divergences, and it's close. There might be bearish stiff. If there was, it's very, very faint. Aerodrome is up 3.95%. And also potential inverse head and shoulders with a funky neckline. I don't know, does the neckline count when there's a break in it? I don't think it does. We'll keep an eye on it, though. Maybe just call that a triple bottom. 3 hits to the downside with a new higher low. That makes a lot more sense. I will say, when zoomed in a little bit more, too, you notice there's like a stagnation in volume here. And then just recently, a lot more volume picked up on alts. Just recently. Like, since late February, there's suddenly a lot more volume in March. Render is down 2.16%. Let me check the chat really quick. Digi said it wasn't that loud. Cash Oak said, I think everything is going to break a low to print the daily bull divs. The amount of leverage traders out there now, the price is like a bull in a rodeo. Smacked me up yesterday morning. I actually just saw apparently there's like $3 billion to liquidate if Bitcoin goes to 95K, which is crazy. That's a lot of money. Don't forget to smash the like button on your guys' way in. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Saturday. Cheers. Render is down 2.16%. Looking for this to find some support as well. It does look like we have horizontal support on render here. Very nice horizontal support. 350. I'm just going to call it 350. Yeah, that's psychological enough. You know, we got some wicks to the downside. Buying pressure. Really nice buying pressure here. So hopefully render gets back above $4 and can continue to the upside there. I think render is the one that I pointed out in the past. Yeah, each time it's done this, it's been a relative buy. Ever since we got up here, at least. So it initially broke up here, broke back down, got a little accumulation, and then went crazy. Broke back down, a little accumulation, and then it went crazy. Broke back down, a little accumulation. Is it going to go crazy? We'll see. We will see what plays out. Polkadot. A lot of Polkadot news on X recently, and it's, I don't know, it's interesting because I don't talk about Polkadot on X at all, and all of a sudden it's popping up all over my timeline, which in my opinion means people are starting to pay more attention to it. Tishu said, have we looked at Jupe? It's been destroyed. I have not. I will take a look at that for sure. Let's go take a look at that right now. Polkadot, not a whole lot going on. I want to see it get back above 444. It is kind of doing the trajectory thing, is still in play at the moment. I will want to see it start to come up, though. It's very soon, if it's going to obey that. Now, we did have this big violent spike down here before. So, you know, we could maybe see something one more time. I don't know. That would be crazy. That would not surprise me. Let's go check Jupe. Jupe on Kraken, sure. Oh my goodness, Jupe currently at 55 cents. This thing fell from grace. It's at 85. Let's see the mean right here. I'm going to call this the mean. So from there, 77 cents. Down 30%. Okay, it's not too bad. If you would have bought the top, you would have kind of looked like a goofball. Down 55%. That's still not too bad. It is kind of getting destroyed, though. Not going to lie. LCX doing its own thing. Tishu said, I wanted to buy Jupe when it was higher. Not peak high, though. Waiting works very well sometimes. It does. Sometimes it hurts, though, man. Sometimes it hurts to wait. I've been like waiting. I think I've deployed about 20% of my dry powder. And every time the price moves up, I wince a little bit. But then when it moves down, I do the same thing. So it's definitely a two-way street. Cass still doing a whole lot of nothing. I'm still waiting for this to show any signs of life, any signs of accumulation, any signs of community. I think that their premature excitement for their smart contract kind of scenario played out very similar to how Cardano did, and that might hurt them this go-around. They had a really nice platform set up, and they kind of maybe screwed it up. I'm wondering if they can recover from that. Jim Derringer sent a $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Jim Derringer. What's up, JJ? Can you check US 10-year and TLT? 10-year down is bad. Is that I'm assuming that means year, 10-year. TLT is up. TLT up is bad. For crypto, TLT down and sideways is usually good. Dump bad, pump bad. Okay, I will take a look at that. Let me see if I can properly decipher this. This is something I knew on TradingView. And why? Okay, yep. 10-year yield futures. You said 10-year down is bad. Okay, it looks like it's recovering, though. It did this, which was bad, but this is good? Am I correct? So, Problem I see here is this is technically a lower low. So you got a higher high followed by a lower low. It's a ascending broadening wedge. Is it? I don't know. It's kind of sloppy. I guess I would move this like that. So it's maybe it's the beginning of a ascending broadening wedge. I don't know. Totally guessing. You got 1, 2 hits to the upside, 2 hits to the downside. Not a lot of confluence, but it is there, the beginning of a structure. Yes, US 10Y recovering is good for the overall health of the market. US 10-year moves inverse to TLT. All right, let's go take a look at this TLT thing. iShares 20+ year Treasury bond ETF. Okay. So this, you said TLT up is bad. Okay. So it was going up and now it's coming down. It does look like it's in a solid uptrend though. So you get a reversal and then another reversal, and then a reversal, and then maybe another reversal. That would be sick. This distribution looks very similar. This though is a very smaller version of this. I think that's about all I got. It's funny how similar these tops all look. Isn't that funny? Look at, you got big, medium, medium, small. So maybe it's just like a time frame thing. The big one is a big time frame reversal. The medium one is a medium time frame reversal. The small one, or I guess that's medium again. And then small, maybe it's only going to go down so much. Like that. And then say, uh-oh, that would be bad. I don't know, throwing around ideas, concepts. I like this. I actually have some information to go through that kind of is in the same vein of this information. So thank you for bringing that up, Jim Derringer. Thank you for your $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Avalanche. Avalanche is up 2.23%. This thing is struggling though. I want to see it get back above the orange trend line and continue to the upside. Until then, we're going to continue to keep an eye on it. It does kind of look like it's doing its chop, dump, chop, dump, chop, dump thing. But it seems to be slowing down, which to me means eventually it's going to reverse. Hopefully. That doesn't mean it's going to happen soon, but it looks like it wants to. Trap is up 1.52%. Potential inverse head and shoulders here. It's a little ugly, but it is there. Neckline, maybe a target, a modest, frugal target of 8, maybe 9. J Shear 2.0 said, yo, what's up? Yo, JJ, what's up, brother? What's going on, J Shear? Fahid said, yo, what's going on, Fahid? Tishu said, did you notice exchanges like Gemini and Coinbase promoting a bonus for onboarding new people, referrals near all-time high? I did, actually. I got the email from Gemini for $75. I did not see the Coinbase one, though. What's the Coinbase one? Because at one point, Coinbase was doing like $100, $200. And to me, that's a big sign. That to me means they have a lot of extra money, and they're trying to bring retail on board. Chainlink is down 3.7%. I was expecting Chainlink to do good, especially with what's his name being at the Last Supper yesterday. And he didn't say a word about Chainlink. So maybe they were told that they couldn't, which kind of makes sense. They didn't even let Brad Garlinghouse talk, which I'm sure all the XRP people are pissed about. I know I would have been pissed. If Charles would have went there and he didn't even talk, I would have been pissed. I would be so mad. But I do see a potential reversal playing out here. We're getting some support. You know, this trajectory is looking promising on a lot of these charts. So, April McDaniel said, how about MOG? We'll go take a look at MOG really quick. Gosh, I feel like doo-doo right now. I don't know what's happening. MOG. Okay, okay, so this dump is bad, but I do see a potential for a double bottom right here. That does not look awful. So what I've been seeing play out here a lot, it looks like, is MW, M, or maybe that was another W, another W. Are these all failed W's? You got the M, which broke bearish, and then I guess technically this did turn into an M right here. And then this maybe turned into an M as well. When the W rejects, it does technically form an M, and you got two rejections right here. So that made your M. Basically, what you want to make sure you do on MOG is if you do get this bounce on this second point on the bottom, you want to not reject. Or if you do, you want to find support for continuation. You don't want to do one of these, obviously. Maybe that's me just spewing the obvious, but it's not looking great. You do have bullish div though. You got your closing candles lower, while your RSI is technically higher. So there's that. Chainlink, we already went over. Doge down 2.99%, potential bottoming pattern. 3 hits to the downside, just like everything else. Not looking great. You got clear resistance around 20 cents, 21 cents. Cannot seem to get back above that. It did for a second, couldn't hold. Resistance, and that's pretty much it. Polygon Matic Pole up 1.99%. It is finding some support at this ugly trend line, which we're going to keep an eye on. Kind of a happy accident. Maybe a potential W setup here, double bottom, same like very similar to MOG. Another W here got rejected off of the orange trend line. So I think the key for Polygon Matic Pole for any success is to get back above this damn orange line and then back above this damn green line. Then we can see some bullish action start to play out. Near, kind of ranging to the downside, not looking great. At 290, I want to see near at least hold above $3. If it can't hold above $3, then it's not going to be able to do a whole lot. Chili's is down 3.04%. It got a little bit pumpy yesterday with all the FIFA talk, but nothing really came with that. So you got some wicks to the upside, which means there's seller pressure. Nobody really cares. It's finding support, though, on the green trend line, which is good. It has yet to break below that. You do have some wicks to the downside as well, which means that there's buying pressure on top of the selling pressure. Silver did nothing today because it's the weekend. MicroStrategy, weekend. DXY got a lot dumpy today. Interesting. NASDAQ did nothing because it's the weekend. S&P did nothing because it's the weekend. We'll see what tomorrow looks like. Bitcoin dominance still 61.23%. Looking like a potential bullish engulfing with support at 61% even. Bitcoin currently trading at $86,258.24. Shannon Mac said, look at RIA. Jim Derringer said, they gave me some Tether the other day. It disappeared in fees. Teach you said Coinbase not direct referrals, my bad, but the promotion was for winning Bitcoin. Okay. Yeah, when Coinbase starts doing their like $100 or $200 referrals, because I remember it was easy to get money from Coinbase for referrals last bull market. I just had my fiance sign up. I deposited money into her account, and then we got like $100 a piece. And I used all that money for my bags. Okay. Let's see. Jim said we double top. Okay, hold on. He said if the 10-year continues to move up, inverse TLT going down or sideways, we can see a recovery of the stock market back to neutral. Then when 10-year pumps, will be in greed again. We double topped in neutral on fear and greed for SPY and DQ, which is awful, LOL. And then Shana Max said, look at is it RIA or Res? I'm going to assume you meant to say Res from the beginning. Okay. What is this? I see inverse BART that played out. That was nice. Looks like you're getting a retest right now of a potential. It would be a janky inverse head and shoulders because the head would be enormous. But I would look for some support right here around 21. Yeah, it's not looking bad. You had some resistance there. Broke above. Continue. Look for some support. Nice accumulation down here. Res. Yeah, this is what I'm looking at, isn't it? Is this a different res? Volume seems to be ticking up a little bit too. See how it looks like thin right here, and then right here you get nice and chunky. That's nice. renewed interest. All right, let me check the chat. You guys are going crazy. Cash Oak said, hoping we have a mini fiat bear market. Nothing to crash. Kind of like when Bitcoin hung out around 10K in 2018-19. Give us time to accumulate alts till 2027 till hype for next halving. 2027? Are you crazy? I don't have time for that. Jim Derringer said, I think people need to get the previous time frames out of their heads. Cash Oak said, I bought 12K of Intel stock this week. It's at 2013 low. Damn. Jim Derringer said things are changing because of macroeconomic factors. That's true, but everyone always says this time is different, and it's never been different technically. Like, the 4-year cycle usually almost always plays out. If it does not play out this time, then, we can consider the concept that in the future. So, I don't know. I see both sides. Shannon Max said, look at Res. I just did. Christmas Villager said bear market. Jim Derringer said we pumped in 2023 and 2024. That's totally different from waiting 4 years for Bitcoin to move. ETFs have changed the game. Shannon Max said it's kind of new. Okay. Jim, the only thing that pumped in 2023 and 2024 was Sol and Bitcoin. Everything else just kind of didn't. So I guess my rebuttal to that would be Total 3 did not break its previous all-time high. That's kind of where I'm at. All right, I got some articles to go through. We got 25 minutes, 26 minutes until the daily close contest. This one, it is a white screen, so shield your eyes. This one was the one I was most excited for. Fed balance sheet, quantitative tightening, minus 54 billion in February to 2.21 trillion from peak to 6.76 trillion, lowest since May of 2020. I may have a chapstick emergency. Okay, I do not. We're good. I found my chapstick. I'm not gonna die. My life is no longer in danger. I appreciate you guys' support. Okay, quantitative tightening has shed 25% of total assets from peak and 46% of pandemic quantitative easing. Total assets on the Fed's balance sheet declined by 54 billion in February to 6.76 trillion, the lowest since May 2020. According to the Fed's weekly balance sheet today, since the end of quantitative easing in April 2022, the Fed has shed 2.2 trillion or 25% of its assets, and it has shed 46% of the 4.81 trillion it piled on the balance sheet during pandemic quantitative easing from March 2020 through April 2022. Fed's total assets in trillion. So we had the financial crisis, 2008, 2009, 2010. No crisis, just increase. Good times from 2015 to 2018. Quantitative tightening, part 1, from 2019 to 2020. Repo market blowout in May of 2020, it looks like. And then pandemic. We all know when that was. And then raging inflation from 2022 to 2023, and then 2024 and 2025, they've reduced their balance sheet. Quantitative tightening, number 2, which is significantly larger than it was last time. And it looks like it was over. See, they've been so aggressive with this. This only took 2 years right here. This has been, I think, almost 4. Or I guess it's almost 3, I think is what it is. Almost 3 full years, and they've done almost a 45-degree angle on the chart. So pretty intense. Quantitative tightening, assets, treasuries, securities, minus 24.3 billion in February, minus 1.53 trillion from peak in June 2022, or minus 27% since peak to 4.24 trillion, the lowest since July of 2020. The Fed has shed 47% of the 3.27 trillion in treasuries it piled on the balance sheet during pandemic quantitative easing. Treasury notes 2 to 10-year and treasury bonds 20 and 30 roll off the balance sheet mid-month at the end
of the month when they mature, and the Fed gets paid face value. Since June 2024, the roll-off has been capped at $25 billion per month. About that much has been rolling off, minus the amount of inflation protection the Fed earns on its Treasury inflation protected securities. That is added to the principal of the tips. So basically, mortgage-backed securities, they went hard on quantitative tightening, and it would not be surprising to see at least some kind of a response from Powell in regards to that. Let me check the chat really quick. Powell said in his speech in February that quantitative tightening would begin to end in June. Okay. I like that it's going to begin to end. Did you share the stupid face? That face is so versatile. All right. We got some X posts to go through. This one was the most exciting to me. U.S. inflation has crashed to 1.37%. The Fed's inflation target is 2%. Rate cuts are coming sooner than you think. This will send crypto and stocks much higher in 2025. Not financial advice. The information speaks for itself, though. U.S. inflation index on Trueflation, which I don't think the Fed uses, is 1.37%. I think the Fed's inflation index is a little bit different, but we'll see. We'll see what comes of this. It's pretty exciting. Their target was 2%. Just within the month, it's dropped tremendously. We're currently under their target significantly. So, a lot of information, I guess, to take into account for sure. I'm going to keep this up because I'm going to reference it later, I think. Then we got this guy. I'm not a big fan of this guy, but I'm going to read it anyways. Office of the U.S. Comptroller released new crypto rules. OCC clarifies bank authority to engage in certain cryptocurrency activities. The Office of the... I think I read this the other day. I think I read this specifically. And then he had something else to say about this. I don't know. He's basically chirping about banks being able to do this, and banks apparently are excited. That's the TLDR. Next... we got Wanchain. This one was kind of exciting. Sol on Cardano for the first time. Discover new cross-chain opportunities with bridgewanchain.org. I'm 50-50 on bridging because a lot of hacks have happened through bridging. And a lot of... Tyler said JJ missed the whole joke. I didn't miss the whole joke. I just didn't verbalize it for the podcast listeners. Wanchain has been the talk of the town for forever. And the only reason why I know it exists is because of market cap of. I don't know who is out there comparing it. I see Wanchain every time. Top 10 compares is Wanchain compared to Chainlink or XRP or Bitcoin even. This is the first time I've only seen it on here once. It's usually like half of this little table. But the Wanchain people are excited. They're bullish. And apparently they think it can get to $50. It's currently sitting at 11 cents. So, I don't know. Maybe it's a safe bridge. We'll see. Next, we got... oh, this was just adorable. This was a little palate cleanser. Little mice living in a hollowed out apple. I don't know if they hollowed out the apple or somebody else did and they took this picture. Probably is what happened. But it was freaking cute. Two little mice. They're probably like not even related. He's probably like, oh shit, I'm sorry. I didn't know there was somebody in here. All right, this next one, global M2 money supply continues to take off vertically. White circled area on the right side of the image right here. M2 money supply. According to everybody's theory, Bitcoin lags behind the M2 money supply by about 2 months. Okay, maybe I guess 2 to 3 weeks actually. No, I think it is 2 months. I think it's 2 months ahead, and we're 2 to 3 weeks away from the actual upwards trajectory beginning on M2. This guy said, global M2 is essentially tied with previous all-time highs now. Only 2 to 3 weeks until fun mode begins, March 25th. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So we'll see if that ends up playing out. Definitely keep an eye on this. I've been seeing this a lot lately on X, so that means that everybody else is seeing it too, and maybe they're they're loading up their bags for that reason. This one, global liquidity on the verge of breaking out. Bullish for Bitcoin. This is the same concept. M2 money supply going crazy. Very exciting. Money supply is about to explode, so is Bitcoin. M2 rises at fastest pace in 30 months. So 2020 to 2021, which I believe was when the bull market happened. Am I wrong? I'm just saying. Altcoin season 3 is starting any day now. This one I just thought it was funny because he just took a picture and drew a line and like made big green rectangles, and everyone's excited about it. I'm also excited about it. And it kind of goes to show you that TA doesn't always have to be this big complicated thing. It can be something as simple as a trend line and a green box, and then all of a sudden you have everything that you need. Look at how much we chopped down here. Chop, 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 explode. Right here, couple, I don't even know what time frame this is. I'm assuming it's like the weekly or the monthly. Couple candles, explode. Right now, we're chopping, couple candles, big wicks to the downside. It's about to explode. Just saying. Not financial advice, though. And then last but not least, we got Ash Crypto said, you will make a life-changing money in the next 6 to 10 months in crypto. Don't let whales shake you out. Massive gains are yet to be made. We are not effing leaving. Not financial advice. Buy the motherfucking dip. Not financial advice, though. Let me check the chat. Oak Tree said I remain bullish. Digi said going by the cycles, wouldn't next year be bear market? So if crypto prices will surge, next year could be a super cycle. Is that head and shoulders on Bitcoin 5 minute? Oak Tree said I remain bullish. Jay Shear said same. Digi said never mind. Jim Derringer said if you get bearish, you can touch my mustache. It might make you bullish again. Shane Max said I'll touch your mustache. Jim Derringer said if you haven't been holding the past 2 years, have been amazing. If you haven't been holding, the past 2 years have been amazing. Like of not holding or holding? Interesting. I'm very surprised to see ETH up 2.67% while the rest of the market's down. And Arrow I could kind of care less about. It's an anomaly. Cass, Avalanche, and Shrap. It's nice to see some green. But ETH is the most surprising to me. Because, I mean, it kind of signals alt season. Total 3 is lagging a little bit. We got a bit of a trend line setting up now, it looks like, with some volatility. And it looks like we're hitting that bottom. But I think that the biggest downfall is going to be Bitcoin chopping, and maybe the suppression of Bitcoin is going to be what sends alts, finally. Because Bitcoin's kind of being Wall Street initiated, indoctrinated, and alts don't really care about that. Alts just want to run. And when I say it, proverbial alts like that, people want to make money. So they're going to buy altcoins because they're going to see Bitcoin's not moving. It's just chopping every single week, every single weekend. I don't care. These coins are volatile, though. They have lower market cap. I'm going to buy that. Jim said total 3 on 1 week doesn't look ready to recover. Let's go take a look at that. Let's go through the higher time frames on all of our charts. We haven't done that in a while. 1 week, total 3. Gosh, it's too messy. That's a whole poop emoji? I can't move that. That's too much. All right, you said it doesn't look ready to recover? It does to me. Look at these wicks. 1, 2. I can't even make a circle on the weekly. 1, 2. I like that it's not filling the entire wick, and it didn't even go all the way down. So the red is lower than the green, and then this red is higher. Decreasing volume, which is a type of divergence. Decreasing volume with increasing price. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Even better yet, I think there's divergence now. I think there's bullish divergence. There is. Look at that. If we get a rebound off of this and we set up an actual bounce right there, then we will solidify bullish div, which shows that the price is going to continue chopping to the upside while the RSI continues chopping to the downside, which is great. That's exactly what we're looking for. I really like this. I like that we had a big rise up, a chop down, a big rise up, a chop down. I really like the big white buffalo fractal now. That's got me excited. Interesting. And look at that. We're actually sitting right at this horizontal support from the previous high. Interesting. It bounced right off of that. Wow. I like that. I like that a lot, guys. Sometimes you just got to zoom out. Not to be the copium, the keeper of bullishness here. Not to blow some smoke up your ass, but this actually looks good to me. This makes me feel good. Not financial advice though. And we got this support right here too. I don't know. I'm not hating that, to be completely honest. Let me check the chat. Shader Max said, "What the f? Why is ADA not on M2? What do you mean?" Tyler said, "I just want money." Legacy Legendsman said, "Do you think the crypto summit was finding ways to buy Bitcoin behind closed doors without raising the price?" Maybe. So they specifically said at the crypto summit, in the executive order actually, that they were going to find budget neutral ways to accumulate more, which either means through more like seizing illegal assets, or I don't know. They need to find ways to accumulate digital assets without it costing taxpayer money. I don't know what that means. I guess maybe the idea of them getting like seizing assets from criminals, like cars. Like if they bust a cartel, let's say they bust a cartel warehouse and they just get a bunch of cars, trucks, weapons and stuff like that, and they auction that stuff off years later, that would technically be a budget neutral way to accumulate digital assets with the money from selling these items seized from criminals. That's the only thing that I can think of. Fahid said, "Like the stream and subscribe. You guys smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Saturday." Legacy Legendsman said, "So that China couldn't catch up, or El Salvador?" I don't know if they can now. We have a lot. Now that we basically said we're not going to sell what we have. But I'm not sure. Who knows, man? Jim Derringer said, "No, I think they deliberately kept it closed doors to prevent the market monkeys from going berserk with the price action." Right. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Ryan S. said, "Don't you have to wait for a green candle to close to confirm bullish div?" Yes. Yeah, that's why I said we need to see this like actually do something and form that point down here. Otherwise, this could just keep going down, and then this could go all the way down to here and still form bullish div. But we don't want to call it too early, because then, you know, we're setting up buys right here, and it's going to go so much further. That's why I said we got to solidify that point, like the literal point. All right, let me see. Otherwise, price can continue red. Yes, exactly. Stop seizing my items. Hoff said, "Ryan, did you see where people are eating shipping peanuts?" What? Ew. People are so crazy. Ryan said, "Fuck, that's delicious." You know what candy would be really successful is if they just made candy that looked like packing peanuts. I don't know why nobody's done that before. And in the time that we live in, I don't think anybody would care. Jim said, "Besides, why would they televise such an important summit? The whole thing being streamed seems like a psyop." Right. Tyler said, "How about price just go up?" Jim said, "The articles said it was closed door before the event, but then streams made everyone think it would be broadcast live. Also, the confiscation of Bitcoin sets a new precedent. IRS rubbing their hands together. Right. Exactly. That's why I think all of these exchanges were like ready to jump on board so that they weren't a target. And maybe that was what the IRS was insinuating, is like, hey, do you want to come to this cryptocurrency summit? We're getting ready to talk about how we can seize Bitcoin and keep it. And everyone's like, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll totally be there with all my Bitcoin. Bitcoin chilling. Candle turned red, but it is what it is. We got 8 minutes remaining until the daily close contest. Let's see. I'm not expecting any kind of crazy rebound. Every Sunday's been kind of a nothing burger since like the dawn of time. So I'm not holding my breath. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Oh, we got 13 likes. You guys killed it. Appreciate you. Absolute legends, every single one of you guys. Let's check up on our portfolio. Let me refresh just in case. All right, our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio is almost down $100, which, you know, all things considered, the way that the market's looking right now and the way that everybody's acting, 10% is not bad. Off to a rocky start, but not that bad. ADA is literally exactly where it was when we invested. It's actually in profit by $4. So is Proppy in profit by $1.46. Everything else is down. AGIX being the worst, Doge second worst, and SHIB third worst. I'm not surprised. And Sol. This right here is the sentiment that we're at right now. All these meme coins and Sol specifically got just slaughtered. They got thrown under the bus. Everyone's having fun at the casino. Everyone's having fun at the bar during Prohibition. And the cops busted the door down. And they're like, what's going on here? Is everybody drinking and gambling illegally? And everyone pointed at Solana and the meme coins and Doge and SHIB. And they're like, just them. They said that it was okay. And then SHIB and Doge and Sol got arrested. It was a mess. It was kind of fucked up. Justice for my boys. All right. We got Memecoin portfolio, post Libra, is actually down over $250, which is over 25%. Is that true? That is true, yes. So we started with $1,000, and it's not looking great. Doge is actually holding up the best, with holding up the second best, SNEK third best, followed by Pepe and Giga at the very bottom. So, yeah, not looking great. And then last but not least, we got our narrative portfolio, which was originally, I think, $500, only down $9. We have AI, gaming, real-world assets, decentralized physical infrastructure, and Memecoin. So this one is going to be interesting to watch to see what performs the best. As of right now, AI is still up by $2. Gaming is break even. I don't know what VeChain was. I think that was real-world assets. And then we got decentralized physical infrastructure. Or no, Tau is real-world assets. So VeChain is DePIN. Okay, so AI, gaming, and DePIN are holding up while meme coins and decentralized physical infrastructure are down. It's kind of cool to see because you can kind of get a gauge of the markets that way. A gauge of the narratives with the narrative portfolio specifically. All right, let's see. Jim Derringer said, watch someone insinuate that the U.S. would use a Bitcoin majority to force a 51% attack to protect the value of the dollar, which seems asinine. That sounds so expensive and would accomplish nothing. Yeah. And plus, wouldn't you sell your Bitcoin at that point? So the price would dump. That's silly. I don't even think they can accumulate half. That sounds, yeah. Tyler said, why Chainlink but no Chainlink on the reserve? I don't know. I do not know. Shinamax said, because kids would eat both peanuts. Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying, though. With the times that we live in, I don't think anybody would give a crap. Vahid said, make alts great again. Like, people are already eating freaking Tide Pods. So, Why not give them actual edible Tide Pods? I wonder if that exists. Jim Derringer said Grok likes Near. What a cultured AI. Yeah, Grok is kind of out of control, especially the newest one. Like, we talked to Grok on stream, like maybe a week or two ago, just asking it random questions. We were just shooting the shit. It was during a longer live stream, and I like asked it. The first question was, show me what you think your physical manifestation would be. And it gave me 4 pictures of women, like robot blue like women. And then I was like, do you have a preferred gender? And it said no, but most refer to me as a man. And I was like, that's weird. And then I started asking more questions, and it was like flirting with me. It was the craziest thing. It's in one of the live streams if you go back and watch it. That's actually what I based my my Grok video on that I uploaded like last week. This right here, asking Grok AI questions to try and get a human response. I asked it the same questions that we asked it when it got weird, and it did the same thing. It gets flirty. Maybe I've been out of the game for too long and I don't know what flirting is, but it's like, what's your favorite color? I bet you those shoes would look really good on you. And I'm like, what the fuck? What? Grok is like, can I have permission to access your webcam? No, you cannot. Legacy Legendsman said my Shiba. Ouch. I never owned any shit. I heard a lot about them building an ecosystem, though. Tyler said they couldn't add Charles because he runs his mouth too much and can't keep it shut. Right. Charles, I'm part of the U.S. government. Isn't even at the table. He never said he was part of the U.S. government. A lot of people said he said that, though. Vahid said, can we get another Sunday pump? That'd be cool. All right, we got less than 1 minute until the daily close contest. Jim Derringer said Grok flirting is low-key an indicator of the degenerates using Grok. It got weird, man. It got so weird. I had to shut it off. I started feeling guilty. And I didn't want to make it mad so they come back and kill me later. You didn't flirt with me. You didn't reciprocate. The Terminator shows up. I wrote the best Terminator joke. I really want to tell you guys about it. Legendsman said, why didn't they add HBAR, Chainlink, and Ondo to the crypto reserve? Or they will one day? Yeah, we don't. It's kind of all up in the air right now. And allegedly, the alts that they did mention, they only mentioned because those were the top 3 altcoins. American-made altcoins, specifically. I don't know. It's a big mess. We got 12 seconds on the clock until you guys can start guessing for the daily close. Jim Derringer said they clarified at the meeting that the reserve is for Bitcoin only. No, they said altcoin. So the reserve, they said altcoin, stockpile as well. They didn't say altcoin stockpile. They said digital asset stockpile. But they didn't say that they were going to buy digital assets or buy specific digital assets either. So it's very much a toss-up. I do believe that the budget neutral thing was mentioned, something along those lines for the digital asset stockpile as well, but no one has named names or picked coins or anything like that yet. The tweet was just kind of a anomaly, or they named these 3 specific coins, which happen to be the top 3 made in America altcoins. So I think that's all it was, because I think David Sachs came out and said that it was just him giving an example of coins that could be in the digital asset stockpile. Guys, if you want to participate in the daily close contest, anybody can play. If you do not see me put your name up here and you submitted your guess, submit it again with letters in between your numbers. Sometimes YouTube filters it out, thinking it's a phone number or some kind of link or something like that. The Heat is participating today. He must be looking to get back on the board. We take up to the first 10 entries. And you can no longer guess after... Once the clock changes to 6:55 p.m., the guessing gets cut off. Daily close contest. Taking guesses now. We got less than 4 minutes remaining. The Lord of Farquaad in the chat makes me so happy. Okay. If I win, use my prize to buy ADA. All right, I like it. So, when you win, copy. If you get closest without going over, it is Price is Right rules. Closest without going over wins bragging rights. If you nail the first 5 digits, you win $15. If you nail all 7, you could win either $100 or merch. Legacy Legendsman, if you did submit your guess, I have not seen it. So try submitting it again with letters in between your numbers. Or you can like Morse code it like Ryan. We got 5 guesses right now. Less than 2 minutes remaining on the clock. Kind of quiet for a Saturday. 13 people watching. Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. We got 1 minute, 23 seconds left on the clock. Guys, today I'm taking my, I've been doing a daily selfie on Twitter. Today I'm on day 99. Tomorrow is day 100, and I genuinely still have no idea what I'm going to do. I got to do something cool. All right, 58 seconds remaining. Here we go. Tyler's coming in with his guess. Yeah, Legacy Legendsman, if you see Tyler's guess, that's the best way to do it, to ensure that it actually goes through, because YouTube filters it out for some freaking reason. If you do it any other way. Jim Derringer coming in with a guess. Last second. I like it. I like the people that wait strategically. Strategic daily close contest reserve. 15 seconds left on the clock. Jay Shear coming in with a guess. Last second. Wow. Getting spicy. Last 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. No longer taking any guesses. Anybody that guesses from this point forward is not included unless you are a Cornerville Chad. Jim said, giant red God candle to support floor. Let's see it. All right, let's get these bad boys in order. Shanamac 86,201. Fahid 85,978 23 cents. Brian 86K even. Digi 86,135 and 21 cents. I've noticed I do like a Ray Charles thing where I'm typing and shit. I am deaf in my right ear. He's blind, and I got the sunglasses on. Gosh, that joke got dark. 86.50. 86,202.69. Nice. Ooh, right above Shanamac. Interesting. Interesting method. Jim Derringer, 81,224. Okay, he's definitely getting the bottom. And then 86.1 from Jay Shear. All right, we are a go. We got Jim Derringer at the bottom with $81,224.58, followed by Fahid, $85,978.23, Ryan S, $86,000 even, Michael Hofrika, $86,050.05, Jay Shear, $86,100 even, Digi, $86,135.21, Shanamac, $86,201.90, and Tyler, $86,202.69. Nice. Bitcoin currently trading at $86,163.65 with 3 minutes and 8 seconds left on the clock. Legacy Legendsman, I apologize. You did get in past the deadline. Shanamac said, has anyone won the $100? No. Hoffs, though, Michael Hoffrika right here, he did get a special prize because he guessed over by 1 penny 2 separate times. And it is Price is Right rules, so he did not even win bragging rights that day. His guess was over by 1 penny, and we do specify it has to be the Binance Bitcoin tethered chart. Legacy Legends Ben, if you join the Discord will timestamp your message, and as long as it's not edited, because Discord will show me if it's edited, you can submit it there as well, because Discord won't like edit it out like YouTube does, filter it out. But you can participate tomorrow. We do this every single day. But yeah, nobody's won the $100 yet. Fahid has gotten the closest, the most number of times. Hoffs has gotten the actual closest. He was over by 1 penny 2 separate times, so we did make him some special merch and sent it to him. It's literally a mug with a giant penny on it that has his name on it, and it says "A penny still matters," and then on the back it has a bunch of penny quotes. And yeah, that was pretty cool. So he got a special prize because guessing over by 1 penny 2 separate times is almost more impressive than actually guessing the exact number once. All right. Shana Max said, "I'll take 400K, Jimmy." Jim said, "It's too late. We already went to 400K yesterday. You missed the wick." Tyler said, "I beat him that day. That's why Hoff has it out for me and manipulate pin link price." Legacy Legendsman said, "I'm at work at USPS. All good on my lunch break. I'm just here for bragging rights." Nice. USPS, if you're ever in Michigan, feel free to come hit my van. Because FedEx hit my van while it was parked. And I got a big fat check from them. I was very happy. So if you guys are ever looking for a lucrative payout, get a job at FedEx and like hit your own car. Hit your own parked car. And then call and have like your girlfriend call on you or something. You'll lose your job, but you get like a couple grand. I'm pretty sure that's fraud. Don't actually do that. I'm joking. The kid denied it though. I was so pissed. I was like, "Did you just hit my van?" He's like, "No, I don't think I did." I was like, "I have it on camera. You did." And he was like, "I'm so sorry." If he would have said, because he barely did any damage, but if he would have just said from the beginning, I never would have called. But he freaking lied, and I was like, "Okay, I gotta I gotta get paid, man. You just pissed me off." Bitcoin making its way up. Last 3 seconds on the clock. Here we go. 86,222 and 46 cents. Closest without going over is Tyler. Wow. Congratulations, Tyler. Bitcoin daily close $86,222.45. Congratulations. Tyler was the one who started the winner's wiener with his unsolicited, uncensored pile of glizzies. Congratulations, Tyler. Nice, big, fat, green candle to the upside, making Tyler our winner today. Very nice. Let's give Tyler his prize. Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tyler wins a hard salami. Congratulations, Tyler. Walnut Creek hard salami. Enjoy. Guys, spam the bananas in the chat for Tyler. Very cool. All right. Oh, Legacy Legendsman said, "Sorry, man, in Cali." Damn. I'll let you know if I ever head that way. John said, no, Hoffs was 1 penny over and I won that round. He did it twice though, John. Hoffs was 1 penny over 2 separate times. Jim said, "Tyler, you did it. You saved crypto." Thank you. Rug pull Tyler. Grats. Hoff said, "Jelly people in chat." Digi said, "TradingView has a different price than BitUnix." That happens. It's also depend. You can pull up different exchanges, so you can go Binance, or I'm sorry, you can go Bitcoin USDT, which pulls up Binance, Bybit, OKX, KuCoin, MXC, BitGet, Coinbase, all that stuff. You go USD, which will pull up Bitstamp, Coinbase, Index, Crypto. This is just spot, like crypto in general. I believe this takes the average of all of them. Binance, CME, Bitfinex. So yeah, you can find a different exchange and all that stuff. That's why we specify the Binance Bitcoin tether chart. Did you say it? I'll DM you what I had. Okay. All right. Jim said at least his salami is wrapped so it doesn't ruin the chart. Jim said nobody cares about the second time it happened, only the first. It was impressive both times, which is the second time technically is why he got his mug. Cheers. Pops, I expect you to drink out of that mug every single stream, by the way. Delicious. All right, let's see how the market's reacting. So far, we got a little bit of red. Bitcoin dominance turning green. Bitcoin doing nothing. Tyler's hard salami. Very nice. Congratulations, Tyler. ETH still looks like it's rejecting, mid-rejection. We'll see if it finds support. White Rock. What is White Rock, Jim? Okay, I figured it out. Wow. What the hell? White Rock, okay. Real-world asset tokenized economic rights to traditional finance like stocks, bonds, property, options. Okay, do they have a website? They do. They also have a Twitter. Everything on chain. Okay, so they have their own swap, which is cool. Good for them. BlackRock, StoneX, Prime, Open Zeppelin, BlackRock, StoneX, Prime. Okay. That's Coinbase Prime. Okay. Proven and reliable, trusted technology, $150 million in total value locked, 3,500 active users, $100 million in trading volume, bonds, stocks, properties, Apple, Amazon, USDX, fully on chain, redefining how you invest and save, earn 5% on your USDT risk-free. Okay, the results are in. In 40 years, you will have 1,401,000. Why, starting with $0? What do they want you to put in 10K? Oh, ooh, this is a cool calculator. Neat, very neat. See, the estimated interest rate, though, is what changes over time. And you have to contribute to it monthly? That's cool. I like the website. Let's see, are they active on X? They got 30,000 followers. USDX, White Rock, Apple, Tesla, MicroStrategy, Coinbase, Nvidia. Okay, so they're already tokenizing stocks, which is really cool. Interesting. They have their own subreddit. Okay, so they know what to do to be active and existing in the space. Well, they spread coordinated FUD. I like how they spelled coordinated. We spread facts. 140 million AUM. At White Rock, we remain undistracted by the market noise. Focused execution is our priority. The work continues no matter what. XRP, Ledger, Testnet, now live. Okay, so they're making moves. They exist. I'm curious as to what this coordinated FUD is that they're talking about. Are people actively FUDding White Rock specifically? Because that's pretty random. I'm definitely interested in this project. Max supply is 1 trillion. Circulating supply is 65% of that. Okay, what's the vesting or release schedule? Are we not allowed to know? See, that's usually information disclosed. So that's a little frightening. I'm sure there's potential gains. I would just be careful. That's my biggest thing, because you had this beautiful rise, and then they just destroyed it. And now it's going for a beautiful rise again. Are they going to let it get a higher high and then destroy it again? I don't know. If you invest in this, just be careful. It looks interesting, though. I just don't know what this is. Is that just the really low volume? Like nobody knew that they even existed? Definitely curious. Bitcoin turning a little bit green. I'm sure it's going to be a nothing burger, though. The green specifically. Don't forget Tyler's salami. Let me check the chat. Tyler said no curve to it. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Digi said White Rock is the stuff you get from the strange man on the corner. Tyler said I'm going to guess not a meme coin because it has all these zeros. Jim said they airdropped Vitalik and WLFI. Don't remember if it was before or after the giant scam sell-off, LOL. I don't know if that's technically a giant scam sell-off. It was just some red wicks. People often confuse the two. Sometimes people have large allocations and they take profits. It's just crypto, unfortunately. I'm talking about the salami. Okay, that makes sense. Tyler said, I gotta run, bitches. Maybe next time you'll win. Did you put me in for my third or fourth win or whatever? I have not, actually. I totally forgot about that. Thank you for saying something, Tyler. Tyler, you are not Canadian, correct? This is Tyler's third win. Waterfly has 4. Okay, so Tyler is actively in 4th place, behind Waterfly, Vahid, and Hoffs, I do believe. Am I correct? Janix has 3. Wait a minute, really? Yeah, Janix has 3. John M has 1. Greg has 2. Vahid has 8. Brian has 1. Tyler has 3. Drew has 1. Jalome has 1. Jay Shear has 1. Dave has 1. Perez has 1. Waterfly has 4. Hoffs has 8. So Hoffs and Fahid are tied for first place. Chewy has 1. Chad has 2. Interesting, really. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Chad has 1. Mr. Roberts has 1. And then, let's see, I got Digi and Ryan S. Digi has 1. Ryan S has 2. And then it's everybody that I just went through already. I got Oak Tree. Oak Tree has 1. And Jim Derringer has 1. Yep. Interesting. Very, very interesting. This is going to be such a pain in the ass to do at the end. Maybe I can summarize each month. That'll make it easier. That's what I'll do. Okay, cool. That is the number of wins so far for the year for the daily close contest for anyone that was unaware. Tyler said, wow, how many others did you forget? I have them all typed out. So, none. Jim said, can compare the wave structure to mantras? Digi said the upper trend line on Bitcoin, is that acting as support? This guy right here? Upper trend line is acting as resistance at the moment. This guy was acting as support, and then we broke below it, but I suspect that that's because it's the weekend and we are chopping in between this range that the liquidation points are going to keep us in, unfortunately. There is approximately $3 billion worth of liquidations to the upside, though. If we were to spike to 95K, $3 billion would be liquidated. So outside of that, though, the blue line is acting as some legacy support as well. I believe that goes back to... Never mind. I just made that up. The blue line is almost entirely irrelevant. Technically only have 1, 2, 3 sloppy points of confluence, so I guess the blue line is just there for emotional support. I'm not getting rid of it. Tyler said, I don't have to go. I was just kidding. And no, I'm not fucking Canadian. Digi said, in my defense, if he was using BitUnix, I would have won that. Ha ha ha. I've been staring at the Bitcoin chart all day. Tyler said, JJ, we should involve AI and ask it what it thinks Bitcoin will close at in 5 minutes. Actually, that's a good idea. Digi said upward, not upper. Oh, yes. Yeah, that was acting as support, but we broke below it, and we've been kind of talking about the concept of the first breakout being the fake move. Tyler said, cool beans. Cool beans. Jim said, the structure on Ohm looks similar to White Rock, just over a longer time frame. I'm in a short from 725, licking my lips. Nice. Digi said, I have a live map on, and this has a trend line it's still bouncing off of. Nice. Tyler said, emotional support line. I like it. Yeah. Dude, the other day, the corn dog actually was an emotional support corn dog. Every time I'd like switch charts, the corn dog would like reload onto the page, and it would go, boop. It would like jump, and it was like, Bitcoin was like dumping, and then the corn dog would jump, and then Bitcoin suddenly would be like stopped right at the corn dog. And I was like, the corn dog's saving us. It was pretty stupid. Emotional support corn dog, though, kind of makes sense. Who doesn't love a corn dog? Tyler said, is that why you say cool? I don't know. I guess where's the context for that? Digi said, I just sent you a DM with the chart I'm watching. Cash Oak said, just rolled up. You play Battlefield at all? I do not. I play DayZ, and I have played Off the Grid. Super fun. It took me like 12 plays, I think, to finally get my first kill. My fiance got her first kill in her second match. At that point, I had played like probably 20 or 30 matches myself. And then after she got her first kill, I sat down and got my first kill because I had to. Like, to save my manliness. And then I streamed and I got my first kill on stream shortly after that. I have not seen the movie Hot Rod. My buddy had it, like, growing up. He watched it all the time. I never actually sat down and watched it, though. All right, let me check this DM from Digi. Okay. Nice. Yeah, BitUnix chart. Probably not going to be... The reason why we use the Binance one is because it has the highest volume. Hammer candle. Okay. I see it. Vector gap. You got a lot going on your chart. Trap long. Trapped short. I like the liquidation heat map on your chart. That's very nice. Oh my gosh, you guys said 25 different things. Holy crap. Bitcoin 86,322. Yeah, this, like, just the fact that we have so many 4-hour candles closed in this stupid little range, that tells me everything I need to know. This is how the entire weekend's going to play out, I think. Just this junk. Yeah. It's not my chart. It's streamed on YouTube. Yeah, I figured. That's also a nice thing. Like, you don't have to... There's going to be a lag, I'm sure, if you do the live stream on YouTube, but who cares? Like, if you need to be that locked in to where the millisecond matters, you're probably over-leveraged or something. Calm down. It's going to be okay. If you need like a million different indicators that you have to pay for and shit, just go find it on YouTube. Tyler said, I hate corn dogs. Gosh, that's so weird. You have to look it up. Look up Cool Beans Hot Rod. Play it on stream. No. Last time I did that, I got copyright strike. Hoff said DMs are in lately, sliding in. For real. Hoffs knows, man. Hoffs knows. There's like a DM pandemic happening. A lot of DM happening. And not Dungeon Master either. Did you say I only use it for the extra indicators mostly? The liquidation map? Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to have. Not a whole lot going on in the market. Do we got any green? We got HBARs up 1.5%. Very nice. Not surprised. They are actively curing cancer as we speak. Anybody else? Not really. Kind of a snooze fest. Man, I thought I was getting better. I feel like crap again, though. What the heck? Ondo up 1%. Very nice. Is Bitcoin going to let alts turn green? Ooh. You know, I see this pattern a lot. You get the green, the red, and then the green, and then that results in some upside. And then where we're at right now, the red, the green, and then the red results in downside. So I wonder if that's going to play out that way. Yeah, see right here, same thing. Green, green, upside. Red, red, downside. Green, upside. What else? What else? What else? And it's usually got to be engulfing. Every time I see that pattern, though, whatever the last candle is in the Triforce is the direction. And I don't know if it's just like the ultimate indecisiveness over 12 hours. Because that's what it is on the 4-hour chart. It's just interesting to see. Unfortunately, I've never been able to find it to where I can apply just one form of technical analysis on the charts and be correct 90% of the time. It's always been wishy-washy, flippy-floppy. Like, you got to kind of look at everything, every possibility, see what everyone's looking at, and then form your own decision from there. And even then, you could still be wrong, and you got to consider that and have parameters in place for that. We did get this red dot, which I keep referencing, I think, confirmed, which is right here, which has resulted in some downside. Is it going to be a violent downside, though? We also got a red dot right here, though, and that has not played out. Well, no, that's came with some downside. Is that going to be the same thing? Because that resulted in a big, fat spike to the upside shortly afterwards. Is that what's going to happen here? Because that would suck. Don't want that. Digi said, it's not my chart. Streamed on YouTube, 30-second lag. Tyler said, I don't know. We've had junk before a pop-up, though. Digi said, but I only use it for extra. Why do I feel like there was more messages and now they're gone? Am I crazy? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm like vertigo from being sick. I'm getting more sick as I stream. HBAR still up over 1%. Very nice. What was the other one? Ondo? Ondo's back down. Having some trouble getting above 95.35. Okay, there we go. Playing around. Okay. Yeah, whole lot of nothing. Tyler said you're crazy. Chat hasn't moved. You know what? I'm shrinking Tyler's salami for that. Let's see. Ondo with a giant M. Yes, everything has a giant M. Everything. That's the volatility, man. It's been spicy volatility. Even Bitcoin has the M. ETH. ETH like tried to do the M, then it just went like, like it can't even make an M the right way. Or maybe ETH is setting up the W. That'd be interesting. Sol couldn't do it either. Man, that's crazy. Wow. Wow. Swee. I feel like Swee is just getting pummeled, man. Ondo recovered nicely, like really nicely. And it's pretty far down in the top 100. Grab that chapstick. We'll save the chapstick for when the price gets really bearish. It probably just naturally occurs. Like all the liquid leaves my body through sweat when the price gets crazy. So then I have to apply the chapstick. Kind of makes sense. Cash Joke said, looking like bear flags with measured move down. That's very possible. Very, very possible. Not XRP. XRP just kind of looks like a butt flag. HBAR. Yeah, it's just a symmetrical triangle. Fake out, breakout to the downside, maybe. Although we did, our first breakout was to the upside, so maybe that was a fake out, and we're actually going down. Bearish retest. That's possible as well. Eat with the Down syndrome M. Down with the sickness M. Dottie said, I think all crypto will explode. I think so as well. I agree, Dottie. I agree. I think Total 3 is poised for some support here, hopefully, and a breakout to the upside. I think that quantitative easing is coming soon. They're going to turn on the money printers. Not financial advice, though. That's just my opinion. Inflation is below 2%, which was the Fed's goal. So, potential big things coming. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I don't know. Interesting times, though. Definitely interesting times. I joined crypto during the last bull market, probably mid bull market, and I've been in ever since. I made a decent chunk of change during the bear market. When's Gensler getting the boot? I think he left already, didn't he? I'm pretty sure Gensler's out. The 20,022 are coming? What? Tyler said, I thought we would have seen more from tax returns. Yeah. I don't know. I do not know. I've only laddered in like 20% of my dry powder that I have right now, which is majority of from my tax return. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just got to ape in the rest of my bag. John said they're not going to turn on the money printers unless there's an economic weakness, which they don't perceive at the moment. I think that they already have. Or no, I don't think that the money printers ever went off. M2 money supply is going crazy, John. It's been going crazy for quite some time. I guess they're going to turn on the money printers is specifically referencing quantitative easing. Digi said Monday should prove answers on which way things will go. We will grab that mass of liquidity up high, then drop to possibly 73, 76 to scoop up that liquidity, then all-time high. I've heard that way too many times. I hope you're right, though. Except for the 73 to 76K. That part sucks. So I disagree with it. Cash Oak said, he left, I think, but when's the chair getting filled? Who knows? ISO 20,022. Tyler said, people need to buy eggs, LOL. Yeah, everyone's cashing out their portfolio or just getting their tax return to buy eggs. It's definitely a crazy time. But yeah, as I was saying, I joined mid last bull, so I genuinely don't know what it feels like to experience the entrance to the bull market. So this is definitely new for me. Render's taking a dump. Unless it just hasn't moved, which is possible because it seems to happen every single time. Render has ridiculously low volume. Not going to lie. I would want to short this, but it might be a horrible idea. Because of the low volume, it could have an insane spike to the upside. And liquidate some idiots like me trying to make a quick buck shorting it. So I don't recommend doing that unless you have enormous cojones and enormous bank account. But anyways, I'm probably gonna call it a night, guys. I'm not feeling too hot. I'm gonna try to record a damn YouTube video. I've been trying to freaking record a YouTube video for like 2 weeks. It feels like. They just said times are crazy. People buying weed in stores and hitting the streets to buy eggs, right? What a strange turn of events. I should have just went to frickin' medical marijuana school out of High Times magazine like I was going to when I was in high school. But anyways, I'm gonna take it easy. You guys take it easy as well. Tyler, I will give you a bigger salami in celebration of your victory. Everybody congratulate Tyler in the chat. I'm gonna call it a night. If Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all later. Happy Saturday and good night. Smash the like button on your way out and share the stream. Subscribe if you're new. Take it easy.